Hello my friends and subscribers. Blessings to you on this Monday, June 4th, 2018. Almost slipped out 19 what? 2018, yes, I went through a time warp momentarily. I wanted to do a shout out for several reasons. One, I wanted to do a shout out for Jessie at BP Earthwatch, who graciously took the banner that I sent him, President Trump, Make America Great Again, from his place to DC for the Rolling Thunder event in DC. And God bless him for doing that. I feel blessed that he took it there for many to be inspired by the fact that we have a great president, and as well as sharing it with you, his subscribers, that here we are standing at a transformational point. Today is June 4th, and today I just heard that the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the baker who had refused to make a cake for a gay wedding, and he was fined and criticized and all kinds of stuff that basically quashed religious freedom. And today the Supreme Court ruled in his favor that he is not to be oppressed by the government, saying that he has to abide by what other people's wishes, that religious beliefs and convictions are respected in our society still. And praise God for that to take place in our Supreme Court today. I also want to give out a shout to the two EMTs, Brandon, who was the one that took my blood pressure and my blood sugar, and Don, who also was there. He walked the fence to see where I hit the guardrail and saw nothing hardly there. They're from West York, EMS, in York, Pennsylvania. 717-792-1610. If you're inspired to call them and tell them thanks for checking Christian Bert out at that May 24th event on Route 30 in West York. Okay, I'm going to get to some just basic things today. I want to show you, starting with a cord I made up. I told you about it before. I'm going to move my camera here. I closed the curtain so there wasn't glare, and I'm going to move this down to where I have the equipment. You can see I have a plug that I got at a hardware store. That plug can be, it's an angle plug, so it fits close to the wall, and it's in behind the file cabinet and my wireless printer. Anyhow, I can put that whatever which way I want it, and I'm going to be installing it this way, so as to be able to plug it in from the position I'm in behind the cabinet. Anyhow, the wire I told you about, the blue one, a couple weeks back, is hooked to the ground screw. As you can see, the ground plug here, and that goes to the ground screw. That wire is screwed in and tightened, and I have a knot in here that prevents the cord from coming through, so if it's pulled on, that it won't be pulled out through here. I'll tighten these things up. Anyhow, like I said, you don't want to do this if you're not comfortable, or nor you have never done any house wiring. Again, there's the 2 other screws for the flat prongs. You don't want to fasten anything to them. Okay? So, again, I'm putting it in. And, let me see here. Goes in this way. And then taking the screw here, putting it in. And then the 2 clamps for the wire so it doesn't get yanked on. Okay, now that wire, I have it about 5 feet long here, just a little extra. I have it going through over here to the other end, in which I have an alligator clip. I also got this at the hardware store. This one has a insulator, simply a black vinyl insulator on it. The wire was stripped. I don't know if you can see the strands in there. I stripped it. I put it in and crimped the wire, the strands, inside of the alligator clip. So it is connected with this and able to make contact, and this will be what will be used to take any EMF that is in the area of your shielding. Take it down. Hold on, let me move the camera back up again. And as you can see here, the shielding I have it going further around the modem. See at the back here, I have the telephone line. It goes around the front. And I simply stopped here because I realized it was way too thin. This is cheap stuff. And I have a C-clamp here. I have it taped up. Clamped up, that air gets underneath of it. And the same thing over here. It is clamped up. Now I'm going to use the grill. The grill aluminum foil that I got the other day to do this over again, and that's going to be my next video that I do. So you can see the purpose. I just ripped there. You can see the purpose how this works. I have simply taken a piece of wood, sandwiched it between the bookend, put the bookend underneath of the modem. You can see the lights blinking on there, and sandwiched it up against the bookend with the foil sandwich between it. And that will be your shield. Now, next time I do this, I'm going to take the time to show you with the meter the difference between what comes out the front here by, trip over the plug here, see me go down again. Okay, the shielding here, and see what effect it has in the meter, as well as in behind here. You can see this is a corner. In behind here is a walk-in closet. And I went inside the closet the other day and I checked out the EMF coming off of this. And it was in 28, just to the side of this wall. 2x4s, 2 pieces of drywall, and it's still coming through the wall. Normally people don't stand in the closet, of course, but nonetheless, EMF can go through areas that we don't really recognize. So again, I'm going to get started up and running here. Thank you for joining me. I want to make this short as possible. Again, thanks BP for his obedience in taking the banner down to, or up to DC. And from what I understand, he left the banner there with the band for them to take it across the nation and celebrating our great president we have. All right. God bless. Talk with you again soon. Bye-bye.